Did you know that at Puesta del Sol, your child has the opportunity to participate in over 30 electives that are offered throughout the year? Our electives are designed to promote interactive learning, a good time, and also to prepare our students to be prepared for the transition in Common Core. Can you guess what the first elective is?
So I know that this lever is
Structural engineering taught by the amazing Mr. Reyes.
We'll say, like, we could use the water. We could have like a dam, you know, and with the dam we could use the water. We could generate power through the water.
Like we're learning dead forces and live forces, like if it can withstand dead and live forces. So you have to fix it so it goes down, so it can go all the way around like that.
So what you've been doing is you've been adjusting sort of the spacing and the shape of the tunnels for gravity?
Yeah, like that. Okay, we're seeing the inside since there's no wind, if it's going to affect the gravity, because these are straight. I'm wondering, since there's no wind, if it can still go down this. There's no angle. And it does, because if you bring it right here, it has a little drop to it, so it gets the speed like roller coasters, so it can actually...
scale cars, which we'll probably put in there. How is that going to relate to people moving back and forth? If you were in a hotel, would you want your parking garage to be way out here? No. So we're talking about as you actually build things, we think if we were real people, how would this work in the real world? Because even though this is a model, in your minds, it's got to be the real world, right? So I know that you had a different structure and you're starting to redesign it in like the first parts of it, and that's fine, but always think, even though this is just a small building, imagine that there are people walking through. What would be the faults? Or what are the pluses? So think of it. Also with this set, I know that you guys sometimes have walkways through there, and that was a pretty clever idea. What does this go with? Your building is doing, what kind of forces are you doing? A dead force. Why is it a dead force? What's causing your structure to lean? And how are you going to, if this were a real life Ferris wheel, I know that your parts are limited, but if this were a real life Ferris wheel, because for us, we're always thinking it's a real thing, what would you do if this were a real structure?
I'd say I would put another motor.
What do we call that? A counterbalance, that's correct. What kind of forces are you dealing with on this project? Okay, give me an example of the dead force.
The dead force is the pieces on it.
Okay, the actual structure. Okay, so you put in your own life forces with these. These are actually pretty cool. It's pretty clever, guys. Wow, that came out really good. Now, what happens to the turn if you adjust the blades? If you were to use the other blades, does it spin any different?
I think it actually spins and it's slower because it has a pressure.
Okay, how is this different than the turbine that we had that was standing up?
Windmill?
Yeah, how is this different?
The windmill, we don't be using wind power to windmill. This could be used water power.
That's right. If this were coming down in a dam, let's say Hoover Dam, and the water were pushing through.
So here are the final specimens of the interior designing class that we just had for Block 2. So ladies, what would be the most interesting thing that you would want your audience to know?
That we work really hard on each part. We had to do a lot of switching around so we can all be equal, and team. It was mostly the teamwork that was important.
We had a lot of help from the partners, so we could know exactly what we wanted each one.
Nice.
We were also working with a lot of things that's called dead force and life.
So tell me quickly, what is dead force?
Dead force is like something like you put by no, something that's like built into the structure, and then life force is something that you put by man.
Wow, very nice, Isabel. Well, your guys' interior design for your hotel is really fabulous. I like how it has a very modern feel, very colorful feel, and I'm sure that your audience would appreciate your hard work. Good job.
Thank you.
The next elective that we want to highlight today is choir, offered by Mrs. Ignazi, who was also a contestant on American Idol.
All the way, get your kiss on Route 66. It wasn't Missouri, not Missouri, oh, the city is my radio seat. Amarillo, hello, New Mexico. Don't forget
Thank you for coming and supporting the arts. Thank you.
Yay, great job, guys. And now Mr. Warren's photography elective. Mr. Warren goes above and beyond to bring in fabulous guest photographers from around the high desert. These photographers include professional studio photographers such as Mr. Bradford you see here, and even the head photographer for the Victorville Daily Press. Some of the students in Mr. Warren's class have even won awards at the 2012 San Bernardino County Fair. Congratulations to them all. We are so proud of you. Our next elective highlighted is the cultural arts taught and presented by Mrs. Clapper. These are examples of some of their self-portraits. I see the resemblance, don't you? Watching our video on our PDS electives, we are going to leave you now with a few of our favorite photos.